what you want, bro.
You doing diss records and shit?
Call it what you want, though.
Call it what, nigga?
Call it what you want.
Why you walking away? You.
From there. One question that I meant to ask you earlier is, how did you get your name, Stuey Newton?
Oh shit, man. It's crazy because like speaking of Mac Dre and shit like that, niggas was hella influenced by the hyphy movement. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like 15 around this time. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna lie. Like at this time, like no bullshit. Like I'm a lot different now, so like it'd be hard to believe, but. When I tell you I was the coldest nigga with the Diz dance, bro, I was the coldest nigga with the Diz dance, bro. I'm trying to tell you, I was the coldest nigga. I remember one time back in the day, I'm talking about I'm so cold with this shit. One time back in the day, I had the whole party doing Diz aerobics. I had everybody trying to copy my Diz dance move. Bro, I was stupid like that, you feel what I'm saying? And niggas would be like, get Stewie, go dumb and shit like that, you feel me? And real talk, one day was just like, this nigga Stewie be wilding, you feel what I'm saying? Because I was jumping on somebody's car, because that was a thing too. I was jumping on somebody's car outside of Denny's on 320th and Pack Highway. We just got done eating and we came out there, and for whatever reason, niggas started turning up. Niggas a sideshow anywhere. Niggas start turning up outside of Denny's, 320th Pack Highway. I'm jumping on somebody's car. They like, man, this nigga Stewie's tripping. And that shit just stuck. Stewie just stuck. Niggas called me Stewie for like 3 years before I ever introduced myself as like, oh, what's up? I'm Stewie.
Yeah.
Niggas just called me Stewie. And I just threw the Newton shit on there because I fuck with that nigga Huey Newton. Like, you feel me? I always kind of like studied his you feel what I'm saying? So I threw that on there because niggas knew I was always still off that militant shit for real. So
for sure.
Yeah, that's really how I got the name. It's crazy. You feel me?
So you talk about Huey P. Newton, like what did he mean to you and stuff like you said, you fuck with the militant shit. Like what do you mean by that?
Man, like I say, when I was 14 was the first time. It sound kind of cheesy, but it's the truth. Like when I was 14. Was the first time I really went back to watch the Panther movie.
I still haven't fully watched that shit.
And that just made me want to just go study Huey Newton, you know what I'm saying? And I would just study the nigga, and I studied his life, you feel me? And I was just like, I respected everything that he went through and how he did it. Like, he wasn't even fully black, he was mixed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you feel what I'm saying? He was going so hard for the black movement. Like, he was going hard for that shit. You know what I mean? And that nigga really put it on the line and sacrificed his life many times. You feel what I'm saying? To, progress the movement. Like, he was really about that shit. And that's what I always admired about him. Like, that nigga was ready to put his life on the line for real at any given moment. Knowing how important he was to this shit. But that's how much on the front line he was still willing to be. You know what I mean? He was a real leader. Like, I'm not just gonna tell you niggas what to do. I'm not just gonna make you niggas crash out. If anybody gonna crash out, we all crashing out together. You feel what I'm saying? We all gonna crash out. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I lead by example. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I always looked up to him in like the movement. And I kind of structured my movements around the Panther politics and the 10-point program, which is what basically like they're lit, you feel what I'm saying? So, I kind of structured how I moved around the 10-point program and shit like that. And, that shit just stuck with me, you feel me? And I always just been on that type of shit, just some militant, black, powerful shit,
Okay, yeah, I fuck with that shit too. I ain't gonna lie. I'm one of the people that, I'm not gonna lie. The most I really learned about the Panthers, a little bit was my own, reading and shit. But other than that, it was just school. So I don't think people our age really know the importance of really going back and studying what the Black Panthers were. Because it's like, what they was trying to prevent from happening, them getting wiped off and everything they was trying to do, like their main goals, happened. Like,
it's important.
Yeah.
It's important because you have to understand what literally came from the Panthers, like how that changed the landscape of black people.
Yeah.
Like it's so detrimental because boom, you have to even understand what COINTELPRO was, and who J. Edgar Hoover was, and what he was trying to do to specifically the Black Panther Party by any means. You know what I mean? And not even just the Black Panther Party. You know, you could throw Malcolm X and Martin Luther King in there as well. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, the Black Panther Party, the point was to wipe them niggas out. Because at the end of the day, they were showing leadership. They were showing people that we had rights. If it wasn't for the Black Panthers, there wouldn't be a free breakfast program.
Yeah, for sure, because they started.
The Black Panthers are the first ones that started the free breakfast program. And then you got to understand shit like Fred Hampton. You know, the 21-year-old leader of the Chicago chapter.
You like the movie?
You know what I'm saying? The movie was so cold, you feel what I'm saying? But I felt like people needed to see that. Because, you know, betrayal don't get no more realer than that. But that's how you see that shit is really happening, where the government is corrupting this shit to bring us down. So, you know, I'm saying all that to say this. The Panthers basically get wiped out. And what's left of the Panthers from that's born is what? Crips and Bloods.
That's exactly what I'm saying, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And that even all started out as, you know, positive shit. Like the original, you know, like the community revolution in progress. You feel what I'm saying? You got, what is it, like brotherly love overriding obstacles and destruction, something like that. You know what I mean? I don't want to fuck it up, but basically, you know, even those have roots in the community, but then, you know, you got infiltration in that shit too. You know, everything, crack, yes. See, I wasn't even gonna go there, but that's a fact. Crack killed everything, you feel me? So, you know, like, it is important for people to understand that it's not no coincidence that we're still disenfranchised right now, even though we have black people in power and that are, you know, financially successful. Just as a whole, we're still in the trenches, and there's a reason why, and it's not.